you grow up on a farm? Is this something that you were introduced to as a grown-up, or how did all of this come about?
Yeah, no, we grew up in South County in St. Louis. Can you believe it? My husband and I lived across the street from each other since we were 5 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And so when we were married, we moved over to Illinois and spent some time in a Mennonite community, had a big farm. That's when we first bought our first goat. And we just fell in love with the goats, with the whole ambiance of cheese making and the whole cycle of life.
That's incredible.
And we made a business out of it.
A Beij cheese, would you say that it's a kind of an artisan French style? How would you explain that?
The interesting story with Baije Farms is that we're in this beautiful historic French history area of St. Genevieve. And when we first got our goats, I really thought to myself, now who's making some really good cheese with goat milk? And I naturally thought of, the country of France. It was a beautiful combination. So what we're doing is something that you can't really find a lot of in the United States. We're really honored to be able to share this with the public. So we have a really cave-like atmosphere in our aging rooms.
Interesting.
It makes the cheeses very happy.
These are gorgeous.
So this would be our Bloomsdale. That's kind of our signature cheese. We've won a lot of awards for that. Part of the manufacturing process of this cheese, after we take it out of the molds, is we sprinkle a combination of ash and salt on the outside. And then the cheese will go into this room, and then it'll grow a rind on the outside and just continue to age.
Well, the wonderful thing about these types of goat cheeses is that they start out with that kind of chalky texture, and then as they age, they become wonderful, silky, almost gooey, and they're beautiful at any age. And I think the fun part is to be able to experience the entire process of what that flavor ripening is like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then what is this cheese back here?
We call that cheese miette, which means small sweet thing in French. It just won Super Gold at the World Cheese Awards in England this year.
Congratulations.
We're really excited.
That's huge.
Yeah, there was 2,720 that they judged, and only 50 get chosen for Super Gold.
And you were among the judges.
Yeah, from 30 countries.
That's amazing.
So that was really, really great. So this one is a blend of sheep and goat milk. I started to experiment with blending the sheep and the goat milk, and so this cheese was born out of that. Then we also do a chèvre, and we do about 6 to 7 variations on that. Around Valentine's Day, we do chèvre and a little heart. So this one is a dark chocolate raspberry. We grind up French chocolate and we mix in some raspberry puree, and voila.
Lovely.
Then we also do a marinated feta. And then this cheese here is similar to like a reblochon. We call this fleur de la vallée, which means flower of the valley. We do a little camembert style we call coeur de clos, which means heart of the enclosed field.
Every cheese of yours that I've had is absolutely wonderful, and it has a real sense of place, which I think is very much in the style of an artisan French cheese.
Holy kitty, oh, I'm in heaven now. Okay, we've got a puppy and goats and a cat. Is there a specific breed of goat, or how does that work? Like, there are different breeds of cows or chickens?
The breed of these goats are Sonnens, and they originated in the Sonnen Valley in Switzerland. These are really hardy goats. They're really heavy milk producers. If you're going to have animals that are lactating, they're going to need higher percentage of protein and nutrients than at any other stage of their life. And so we give them all-natural grain ration that's custom formulated for us. We're using organic minerals, all-natural salts, and then we're feeding them locally grown alfalfa hay. We're trying to be as all-natural as we can be.
I love cheese so much, and what's exciting to me is to be able to come to a place like Beij and see how you approach the art and the craft of creating these things.
The cheese here that we manufacture is made from just a few ingredients. It's milk, salt, rennet, and culture. When you read our label, you don't see a lot of words you can't pronounce. It's really short and to the point.
That's the way food should be.
That's the way food should be, exactly.